Clinic would have delivered second doses of coronavirus vaccine to 1,000 residents, had to be canceled because of the weather. The city says they're getting closer to having a date, but a resident is frustrated with how the situation is being handled. KOAM's Zach Dodge has the story.
71-year-old Joplin resident Kurt Zuschek was one of 1,000 residents to get their first dose of vaccine at the end of January.
I should be getting my second shot today.
But that's not happening because the mass vaccine clinic that would have gotten those to Zuschek and 999 others had to be canceled. He's frustrated though, saying he's getting mixed messages.
The head of the Joplin Health Department, Ryan, told me that he could not secure a venue and a date until he knew when the replacement vaccines were coming. Mm-hmm. However, one of the staffers in Governor Parsons' office said that they would not ship any replacement vaccine unless they knew there was a venue and a date secure.
Health Department Director Ryan Talkin says both are true, but it's a lot more complicated than it seems.
They're all dependent on each other, but they're not necessarily relying on each other. Just everything has to line up at the same time.
In simplified terms, the health department has to make sure the National Guard, a venue, volunteers, and the health department are all lined up before the state will reorder the vaccines. But he can't get the venue, the National Guard, or volunteers completely set in stone until they know when the vaccine shipment will be sent.
It's because I don't want to schedule everybody before I have all of those confirmations, and then that would trigger another cancellation if one of those were not in place. But we are confident that it is going to happen.
They're hoping to hear back from the state next week. Then they'll get the venue and everything else set in stone, as well as call residents like Zuschek to let them know about the new date.
I'm being told that the vaccine will come, and so it's just a matter of getting all of the different components all meshed together.
In Joplin, Zach Dodge, KOAM News.
The Talkin also talked about some confusion surrounding a small clinic the health department held today. Now, he says the 27 doses of Moderna vaccine for that clinic came in before the worst of the weather hit. He also said residents who are due for second doses from the mass vaccine clinic would not be able to get them at this clinic because the mass clinics use the Pfizer vaccine.